Welcome back to 7 and 4 News Today. Time now 6:47, and as part 2 of Pet Talk, we're joined by Dr. Jen Klabundy from Northwood Animal Hospital. And today we're kind of focusing on spaying and neutering your pets. And of course, we're joined by an adorable furry friend. Why don't you tell us a little bit about this puppy here?
Well, this little puppy had his playtime during the first segment, and now it's nap time, which is very typical of puppies. But he's available for adoption through Hands to the Rescue. I'm spaying and neutering or castrating his entire litter tomorrow. So they'll be fixed and ready to go to a new home.
Ready to go?
On Saturday.
Great, and he's got lots more brothers and sisters.
He does.
So it's not just him, lots of cute puppies
Right.
available.
Right.
But what we're talking about is spaying and neutering in female pets now. But before we do that, do you want to kind of run through the differences again?
Yeah, and people say spay and neuter your pets, spaying referring to female, neutering referring to male.
Right.
But neuter is actually a general term, and it does mean male and female. It just means removing the reproductive organs. We spay a female and we castrate a male. But again, a lot of people use neuter interchangeably, and that's fine. But as long as people know what the real terminology is, we're good.
All right, so when it comes to females, it is spaying.
Correct.
And in these females, what are the advantages of doing that?
Well, what we're doing when we remove the reproductive organs of a female is remove the uterus and the ovaries, and these are the hormone-centered organs. This is where puppies are made. And this is really important to do, especially by their first heat, Holly. If you spay your female before her first heat, which in larger dogs will happen around 6 months, smaller dogs will happen around a year, you're going to decrease the chance of health issues down the road. Obviously, they're not going to have puppies. You're not going to have unwanted litters, which is a massive problem throughout the world, but in this country for sure. We see it every single day. You're not going to have to deal with messy heat cycles, which can be...
It will eliminate them completely.
It would completely eliminate them, and they're inconvenient, they're messy, they're annoying if you have a male in the house because he just wants to get at her. You're not going to have to deal with the issues associated with dystocia or problems giving birth down the road. That can be very expensive if they need a C-section. Health-wise, if you spay your female before her first heat, she will not get breast cancer. And this is something that's extremely common. Once they go through their first heat, their chances of getting breast cancer shoot through the roof, whether or not you spay them down the road or not. Breast cancer in dogs is 50% malignant or cancerous.
Wow.
So you get them spayed before their first heat, you will not have to deal with that. And another one is very, very life-threatening, and that's called a pyometra. Right. This is an infection of the uterus. This is also a life-threatening issue. So if your female dog has her uterus, she probably will get a pyometra late in life. And this is something that, like I said, it's very life-threatening, very serious. If you spay your pet, you will not have to deal with any of this.
All right, excellent. Great information again from Dr. Jen Klabundy. And of course, our furry friend here is up for adoption through Hands to the Rescue. All right,
it's very important, especially in these little ones. I'm neutering him tomorrow, and along with the rest of his litter mates. And with these little shelter puppies, we like to do them before they're adopted out. He's 8 weeks old, and he's old enough technically to be neutered, so we'll go ahead and do that. And when I neuter him, I'm removing the testicles, so there's no hormone left for him to go ahead and have puppies.
I was going to say, so what happens, because some people I know may not think it's that important, so what happens, I guess, if you don't neuter or spay a pet?
And that there are definitely unwanted side effects if you do not neuter your boy. And it's actually called castrating in boys. Neuter is a general term that is used for fixing animals and removing their reproductive organs. But in males, boy, there are some good reasons, Thomas, that you want to neuter him early, and that is roaming behavior. So he won't take off on you as much as he will if he's an intact or still has all of his reproductive organs. Male aggression is another one that's huge, and dogs that are intact really tend to be more aggressive towards not only people and children, but also other pets as well. Different health problems such as prostate issues, cancer of the testicles and the reproductive organs. He will not have these issues if he is neutered nice and early.
Yep, and we talked about he's up for adoption. You said he's got brothers and sisters that need adopting too. How many are there?
There's quite a few. I believe we're doing 9 tomorrow.
9.
So yeah, big litter. So
you got a full schedule.
We do. Yeah, and it's really important, like I said, to get them done early. In an animal that is already in their home and they are still intact, they're not neutered yet, 4 to 6 months is the ideal age to get them neutered. But we make sure that all of these little guys are adopted while they're castrated or spayed. So we want to get it done nice and early. But on a general basis, 4 to 6 months is the ideal age to go ahead and neuter your pet.
And real quick, how can people, if they want to adopt him or maybe a few of his brothers and sisters, where can they go?
They can go to either our website or Hands to the Rescue. This is a Hands to the Rescue puppy, and they are a great foster organization and rescue organization here in town. They primarily do dogs, and they have so many right now that need homes. I know that they have a website. They're also on Facebook, so go ahead and give them a call.
I don't know. This guy's going to go quick. I wish I could take him home. He's so cute. All right. Thank you so much.